We have had the program going since 2007. On average, about a third of our campers are no longer obese by the 6-month reunion. We have this warm environment. Everyone's the same. We're just all here to start our new lives together and have a good time.
And I would think, I can't do this, I weigh too much, I can't hold myself, I can't do a push-up, so I would just stop and go watch TV. Sometimes I would do it by myself. I didn't really do it at school because I didn't want to do it in front of other people, and I would do it with my family a lot. And we would usually stop because a lot of us are overweight.
Kids feel safe to try new activities. They aren't afraid to climb up the ropes course and worried about what people behind them are thinking, or to run, play, try paintball, try to ride a horse, etc.
At night we have a different activity. One night it was swimming, last night it was a dance party. They'll just play music and it's like you want to dance.
Crud Wars, because it's like a really fun obstacle course. So much mud and paint. And
we go swimming in a lake, or sometimes we go and swim in a pool. And we're supposed to go kayaking tomorrow.
By doing all of these new activities and seeing they can do it, it builds self-confidence and builds them up to know, I can make a difference in my life. And on average, our kids had low self-esteem to start, which is normal for an obese child, but by the end of the 2 weeks of camp, their self-esteem was in the normal range. And at the 3-month reunion for camp, their scores were above average for their age.
I lost 15 pounds to 16 pounds when I first came here. And after that, it was amazing. It was just, I felt open, and I felt like I can do anything.
And just changes that have really made a difference, not only for the child, but for the whole family. So here we think, oh, we help 60 kids in a summer. No, we're helping 60 families and their whole world. And that is really a huge success when you can take a whole family and change their whole mindset.
They all knew that whenever I come back to this camp, I'm going to be the one that knows everything. They want me to go to the store and teach them, and I'm looking forward to teaching them because it's really interesting, and it's stuff I never even thought of.
Parents who come to us and say, you know, I never knew what a label was about. My child taught me how to read a label. I know how to read labels now. Or, you know, we never drank water in my house. We always drank sweet tea or soda. Now we don't even have that in our house. And that is really a huge success when you can take a whole family and change their whole mindset. For any families that implement the program into their life, they succeed. One of the top risk factors for being an obese adult is to be an obese child. If we can help these children now improve their weight status, by the time they hit adulthood, they won't be obese. You know, the 3 leading killers of adults in our nation are all connected to obesity: heart disease, cancer, stroke, all connected to obesity. And if you look at some of the projections, there are projections that by 2020, we're going to have almost half of adults in our nation being obese. I mean, if we could really treat obesity and really get our society to turn around, can make a huge difference. Different programs will mesh and work for different families. And this is just one treatment option. You know, we have a lot of programs here at Texas Children's, and I think different programs are good for different children and for their families. For a lot of kids, a fun-based two-week summer camp program jives perfectly with them and with their families. They want to go have a good time at camp anyway. Oh, now you're going to teach me how to be healthy at the same time? Great. I mean, for the most part, Kamp K'aana is a normal summer camp program. So really the focus is a real fun camp. Oh, by the way, for 1 hour of the day during the hottest part of the day, we're going to teach you a lesson on how to change your habits, how to read a label, nutrition information. But for the most part, Kamp K'aana is just a camp. I worry about the world that my child will be growing up in. You know, technically, we are predicted to bury our children. Our children are predicted to die before us, and the reason is the obesity epidemic, and truly all of the diseases that come along with it. So we really need to have society changes, but in the meantime, it is possible to be healthy in today's society. But it takes education for our children and our families, and that takes time and energy of individuals living in our community. So we have to be able to have that and really make it a priority.